Hey guys, Omni here. We finally have a trailer for the CBS series Clarice, which follows Clarice Starling of the Hannibal series. So, I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with this because I was a huge, late, but huge fan of the Hannibal series, which was out not too long ago, which got a little bit of a revival once it got put onto Netflix. It seems to be the case with a lot of shows. That series was fantastic. And there's still hope that maybe down the line, especially from all the actors and the creators involved of that returning, one of the things that also kind of was a bit of a setback for it was that it didn't have the rights to Silence of the Lambs. They weren't able to continue that story. They didn't have access to Clarice, to anything regarding that whole thing, mostly because I think that the people making this show nabbed those rights while they were still open before Hannibal kind of took off. So that's a little bit of a hampering. Not to say that series ends in a way that they could definitely take it completely somewhere else. And I don't know how this is going to go. From the cast listings that we have so far for the show, doesn't appear to be a Hannibal involved. It is 1 year after the events of Silence of the Lambs, so Hannibal will have escaped and should be on the run. Kind of set up Hannibal itself. So what kind of series is going to follow? Is it just going to be her investigating violent crimes? What's the story here? At least in the books, there's an 8-year gap between when she's reunited from Hannibal from where he escapes in Silence of the Lambs. So that's still, if they follow the books, 7 years before they ever come into contact again. I can't exactly remember the time frame that was in the movies. So, but they could like with Hannibal series, which still they've got a high bar to surpass with this. And if they don't have Hannibal and they just have Clarice, I'm curious. They don't have Buffalo Bill at this point. So what's going to be the drive? What's going to be the draw? How are they going to get us into this? I'm curious about that. And let's go ahead and check out the trailer. Is that the well?
You are a woman with a very public reputation for hunting monsters.
I can't have a reputation. I've only done it once.
It's time you own that reputation. It's time to come out of hiding, Starling.
Country roads, take me home to the place where I
You always earn points with me if you play this song.
When's the last time you went back to Appalachia?
It's been years.
take me home. Country roads.
A lot of old ghosts.
This isn't Buffalo territory anymore, Starling. We do evidence. Not it's a full moon and I've got a feeling. So you'll keep quiet until I tell you. And then you will say what I tell you.
DC is living in fear. I don't like this. This is deep and dark, Clarice.
This is getting worse.
It always gets worse.
I know you have your own demons to carry, but you're the only one who can help.
Whose stories are worth telling? Who's it worth hearing? Never let anyone decide that for you. That was a lie. I'll never be safe. Neither will you.
We're seeing a lot of Bill in this. The well, flashbacks. Are they flashbacks? Is it PTSD? Let me read the synopsis again, because I swear it said it's a year later. Yeah, a year after the events of Silence of the Lambs. Okay, so I guess the series will bring you along as she returns to the field in pursuit of serial murderers, sexual predators, while navigating the high-stakes political world of Washington, D.C. Diving deeper into psychological thriller that takes a deeper dive into the untold personal story of Agent Clarice Starling. I mean, there's a lot of good visual imagery in this. It's an Alex Kurtzman show, which up until these days, he hasn't had a lot of very strong wins, especially with existing IPs. So I don't know. Maybe his style will work better in this world than it does over at Star Trek, which I'm not a huge Star Trek person to begin with, but I know people that are, and most of which have not been happy with his handling of the property and the various shows that he's put into production. So I'm not sure. I'll give it a chance. This won't be something I react to here, unless there's like a actual demand for it. But this is probably something I'll watch on my own and check out and maybe do a review for, especially because I like this universe. I like the novels themselves. I like the films, and I really, really, really like the Hannibal series with Hugh Dancy and Mads Mikkelsen. That whole thing was fantastic. So I'm willing to give this a chance. Playing into my home region a little bit with country roads always gives me a little bit of a chill. It's like the call of home. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sold on it, but I do like crime thrillers. I do like things that really dive into the psychological and the macabre in a way. So I'll give it a chance. I'll see what it's got and give it a go and give it a fair attempt to see if it lives up and see if it becomes its own thing, especially with an absence of Hannibal. You don't have that Clarice Hannibal relationship or dynamic or push and pull that's in this. What's going to fill that gap? What's going to take that place? What's going to pull this character out of this and make her shine before she joins him? If I remember right, she joins him in the books. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a chance. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested in this? What's your favorite Hannibal story? Did you like the Hannibal series? Sound off in the comments down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody.